Move on to
Okay, let's move on.
the SmackDown Women's Championship match, which was Charlotte Flair. I always call her Charlotte. I feel like everyone's like Charlotte Flair, and I'm like, I forget to call her Flair. And Sonya Deville. But I
The
want to
Flair
start it
name
off
is-
by asking you, how do you feel about her new entrance song?
Oh, I love it.
Because I see a lot of people who don't like it, and I was kind of surprised about that.
Oh, I think it's good. I think it's really good.
I don't hate it. I just wish that maybe, you know, when it says like all hail the queen or whatever, like I almost wish that she came out at that point instead of like standing there waiting for it to be said. But I do like the remix of the song, because I do think it pays a little bit more homage to Rick, but it sounds different enough than her first one that it doesn't immediately scream Ric Flair, you know?
But you have, I'm sorry, but there's sometimes where you want to steer away from the nepotism, and then other times you want to steer into the skid of it. And this is a time where you steer into the skid of it because she's established herself already. You know, she is the women's version of Ric Flair and this era's version of that. So how do you do that? You do it with the song and, you know, the robes and everything. And
Yeah.
then you differentiate yourself in the ring. And with this, like, her song was nice. It was a good theme, but this one I'm more inclined to listen to outside of the show.
Yeah, it
And I
seems
think that's what they're kind of
more Charlotte than Rick. That's what I mean. Like it doesn't seem like we're trying to force feed you guys that Rick is her dad.
Okay. Yeah.
Also, side note, I just have to say I really liked both of their gears in this match. I feel like Sonya's kind of been underrated. Her ring gear has been underrated.
It has been.
Right. And I felt like the match was actually really good. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be, because they've kind of just had Charlotte be very dominant when the two have been in these random tussles backstage or even their quick matches or whatever. I felt like it was a really good showing for Sonya, and I like that they had been giving her these opportunities to be on TV for the last few weeks and actually have like to develop an actual feud with Charlotte. I don't know if it continues after this, because this is now 2 times that she has defended the title. See, I just told look it.
I don't think. Oh, you were right.
I told you. I was
I don't like being wrong, Sarah.
Anyway, I don't even want to talk about it. But anyway, I felt like Sonya's a little bit underrated. Like she's actually pretty good on the mic. And I feel like Charlotte is not as good sometimes, at least not as a babyface. She's not as good. I feel like they've had some really cringy segments together, and a lot of it I felt like was more so on Charlotte's end than Sonya. Sonya's gotten really good when she talks. But yeah, I thought it was a good match though. It's pretty solid women's match.
No, it was a good match. I was definitely entertained throughout the whole thing. It's just you know what's gonna happen. And I'm just waiting for that next step of, you know, that next feud that Charlotte's going to have. That's really my mindset with it. You know, I do love the fact that Sonya's getting in there and getting in a championship type mix and honestly holding her own. Mm-hmm. She has talent, but like I liked her better when she was kind of in the mix with Toxic Attraction, because you got to see her more come out, you know, and come out as, you know, kind of a stronger character, where before it just felt like she was the punching bag authority material, authority figure that is just the brunt of every joke, you know, going to you know, be putting over people. And it's just now to have some sort of dominance with her, it's nice to see that, because that's another element of the women's division that needs to grow.